Hello, hello, one and all. This is Posada's Pac-Man, and oh boy, I'm drunk on a Saturday night, and my god, there was nothing I wanted to do more. So, as the premier leftist weeb channel, I think I might actually turn this down a bit. Not that I want to diminish the glorious weeb nature of this live stream. Yes, as LeftTube's premier weeb, my comrades in Shonen Ronin and of course Zeria accepted from that bold, excuse me, bold claim. I've decided that we need to revisit this wonderful game. And, like with all my visual novel playthroughs, I have to be drunk to do this because, oh, fuck, these are bad. But, it's any consolation, I'm already half a bottle in, and I haven't even started playing the game yet. And, it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. So, if you're either tuning in live or watching this on the back burner, as I will be recording this and saving this live stream for posterity, and excuse me while I crack open a cold one. Beautiful. To mix with my beautiful Stolichnaya that I have purchased, because Stoli is both quality and cheap. And during these lockdown days, even though I am an essential worker, there are other things that are essential, including this. So, oh, alright. Like with my Panzermädels playthrough, I'm going to be both reading out the main character's lines, and of course doing very bad female voices for our beautiful waifus to be in the right hand side of the screen. Oh god. This is my life, guys. This is what I get up for in the mornings. This is what I achieve. My mother had such high hopes for me, you know. But here we are. Anyway, let's start. So, what should we call ourselves? Well, there is only one thing we can call ourselves. Boys. Abso-fucking-lutely. And we're going to pick this save file. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah. And enter. It's taken a long time, but it's finally going to happen. I'm finally on a plane from Beijing to Pyongyang. I'll be staying the week with a couple of pen pals in the Korean army. Who the fuck has pen pals in this day? Have you heard of fucking Twitter? What about Facebook, you cunt? Jesus, okay. I'd be riding them while on duty in Afghanistan. Oof. Yep. Absolutely. We got ourselves a vet too, boys. Alright. Outstanding. Quality. They seem to be interested in meeting me, so they asked me to come along over on my next leave. It didn't look like it was going to happen, though. I'm not sure why, but the airport wouldn't let me fly directly to Pyongyang. Something about, like, no direct flights and having to fly to either China or Russia first. I don't know, man. I only just barely learned Korean in time for this. Yeah, fuck my American accent. It's like, hey, I'm in Maine, now I'm in fucking Texas. Now I'm in South Carolina. Shit, I might end up in Albuquerque. Or I could even end up in Alabama. Alright. Then I had to stumble through Chinese to get here. Fucking nasty Chi-Coms. Look at them. Alright. I blame them for that coronavirus. Yeah. See, hang on. How am I allowed to travel through the sky? Why am I allowed to air travel? Excuse me, why am I allowed to air travel at the moment? There's quarantines, there's people dying of viruses, and China's responsible anyway. Okay, look, we're getting off topic. Let's carry on. But we're about to touch down at Pyongyang Sunan International Airport. Well, holy shit, I can't speak no Korean. I can speak it, but I can't read it. I think you said we're about to descend. Oh, well, all right. Okay. You know, I'm going to do the whole thing in this. We're flying in an AN-24, boys. We have propellers. We don't need turbojets. We got propellers, ladies and gents. It's quality shit. So I pick up my baggage. Okay. I was a bit late since I had to use the bathroom, so it looks like they've already started unloading. Yeah, look. Okay, guys, for real, I'm going to go with this accent for this guy, because he's a real southern good old boy. That's what he is. Alright, so they've already started unloading. Alright, outstanding. Lots of dots. They've stopped at the baggage claim carriage. You know, this is a nice airport. Like, look at that lines over there, and you got a clock, and you got a terminal, and... Well, I never thought that, North Korean airports look like this. I mean, come on now. My bags aren't there. Oh, man. This is FUBAR. Don't tell me they lost my luggage. God damn it. I better go find customer service before my buddies get here. Turn around, I walk straight into someone. Y'all better watch your ass. You better watch where you going, son. Oh, God, the screen's shaking. Hey. Why are you right behind me? Excuse me. Personal social distancing, ladies and gentlemen. There's a plague going on, all right? Yeah, Juan Posadas is from Alabama. Because, you know, that's fucking classic. Another shot of vodka to keep this train wreck going. Well, I've run right into what appears to be a member of the Korean military. Got a full suit and everything. Well, goddamn. All right. What's more, she's hot, man. That's if you go for the chick in the uniform thing. Okay, how do I do this without being incredibly racially insensitive? Like, how should I do this? Like, if I go for an Asian accent, I am racist. But on the other hand, she is Korean, so... Fuck it, we're gonna do... Okay, we're gonna do, how do we do this? Should I keep the southern thing going? I think I should keep the southern thing going. The problem is, they from up north, so... Them's Midland Yankees. Them's the federal government. Trying to take our guns. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna go, cause she's so uptight. I'm gonna give, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it this way. Hello, Mr. Juan Posadas, I presume. Her English is pretty good, but a bit broken. But it's better than most kids that I met in Afghanistan. Well, no shit, fuckwit. Christ. They couldn't go to school without getting beaten or shot for the first half of the 20th century. Christ. How do you all know my name? We were expecting your arrival. I finally noticed that she's not alone. Another cute girl in military regalia is standing right next to her. But how... I only told my buddies Young and Yuji that I'd be showing up. That would be us. Wait, hang on. I thought... It's not a... I just mean... aren't Young and Yuji... Well, aren't they guys' names? Not always. Like some names in your country, they can be applied to both genders. The taller girl smiles politely. Well, ain't that just grand, huh? Look at her. She's so pretty. Oh, goddamn. Hey, guys. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Soviet. You're right. Absolutely correct. Hi, guys. Finally, we have viewers. Good morning, my American compatriots. Watch me butcher this language. You know, I'm trying not to be racially insensitive, so I'm having to give them different... I mean, I can do a racist Asian accent. I live in Australia, but I'm not going to do that because, like, I don't want to get cancelled, like, forever. And I mean, I've already cancelled myself anyway. But at least this way I can cancel myself with some dignity, you know? And I'm already halfway through this bottle of Stolichnaya, so my dignity is still semi-intact at this point. I'm just well on the way to ruining myself. Yes, Border, I know it's embarrassing. That's why I'm doing it. Oh, the game Archon, is that how you say your name? Yes. The name of this game is Stay Dprk, my one and only trip to North Korea. And here we are in we are in best Korea, ladies and gentlemen. Border, I'm humiliating myself for my comrades' entertainment. Can't you see this? Alright, anyway. So, I'm taking votes in the chat, because I'm doing a posh English accent for Zhong here, so what should I...
Self-voicing enabled.
Oh, God.
No. Self-voicing disabled.
No, I'm not toggling that on. I'm doing the voices myself, you fucking machine. Alright, I'm taking votes from you boys in the chat. What voice should I do for Yoonji? Because Zhong is very posh, very English. Okay, so what voice am I doing for Yoonji, guys? Come on, vote in the chat. I need some ideas. I need some inspiration. Because if I do my racist Asian impression, there goes my channel. There goes my entire leftist subscriber base. And there goes my dignity and my credibility. Yep, that's literally how the game... that's literally what the game is called. By the way, Border, I'm not going to bed. It's 10 p.m. And I finally have a Saturday off where I'm not doing anything. So I'm literally going to get absolutely wasted and play through this game and then pass out. And then forget I exist for a bit. Because being an essential worker in this time of crisis is kind of shitty. Jumanji, fuck me. Yoonji, yeah, she's the one on the right. She's the fucking wannabe NKVD officer. Angry lolly excuse me, my voice is masculine as fuck. I can't do fucking lolly. By the way, Kagi, if you want to know who my favorite Girls and Panzer character is, it's definitely Darjeeling. T-Lady, rise up. T-Lady gang. Les Français aristocrates. Oh, no. That is the bed. That is le bed. I mean, like, that could be funny, but, like, she's an NKVD officer, because, so, like, I'm thinking, like, stereotypical, like, KGB kind of Russian, I will kill you and everything that you love kind of voice. Or I'm thinking of the German Gestapo, we will make you say what we want you to say. I'm thinking... I'm leaning towards, like, typical, like, bad guys in the movies. That's where I'm sitting at right now. I'm kind of like, I'm tossing them up. Well, of course Kotiush is your favorite. I mean, as much as I love Darjeeling, Darjeeling is beautiful. let's be real here, guys. Let's be fucking real here. Darjeeling is best girl for me personally, but we all know that Katyusha is best captain. Because Katyusha is our dear leader, our glorious vanguardist loli, and we must protect her with our lives. Only she can bring socialism in one aircraft carrier. Guys, this is important, okay? Okay. KGB it is. Okay, great. Excellent. We are going to do the Boris impression. Okay. So, the taller girl smiles politely. Okay, excellent. Oh, okay, like Francis and Francis. I think I get it. Okay, I think I get it. Wait a second. Y'all didn't think that Juan Posadas was a girl's name, did you? No, he's... Border Keeper, I know what that is. I know exactly what kind of number that is. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. You, sir, should be ashamed. Okay. Juan Posadas is a girl's name. She is a vanguard that stands outside of history, guys. Okay. They've put the racist Asian accent in there for me. Okay. Oh boy. Of course, нет. Who would name a girl? Who would name a girl Juan Posadas? Нет, блед. I cannot talk, it's bad. This accent, of course not. Who would name a girl Juan Posadas? Yeah, bled. But you said it would be fine if I stayed with you while I was here. Absolutely. We received special permission to have you stay in our personal barracks. Well, we might have to hold up. It looks like the airline just lost my baggage. Lost my luggage. You know, this man ain't too sharp. So, you know, I need to check with the service desk about that because this is a major technical malfunction and it ain't good. There's no need to worry. We have secured your luggage. That's great. Where is it? Oh, it's been sent to our political bureau security checkpoint. Fine. Wait, what? They have to make sure that you have no illegal contraband on you. Anything that would be a detriment to our country and glorious leader will be confiscated. Well, you see, Border, I can't do her exact lines without butchering it and eating a big potato. Fucking hell. Potato Slavs rise up. Gang. Bliet. Well, that doesn't seem to be any way to treat a friend. Where's the southern hospitality? Well, I guess you guys are from North Korea, so there is that, I guess. If you desire our friendship, then do this. You can speak Korean, right? Well, I have been studying a little, so I guess I have a handle on it. I even got this manual to help me out. I reach into my carry-on and I pull out my translation guide, my handy-dandy translation guide. Upon seeing it, Yoonji slaps it out of my hands. Ow! What the hell do y'all do that for? You dare bring translation manual of our mortal enemies into our wonderful country. But it's a Korean translation manual. I'm sorry for Yoonji's outburst, but the manual depicts the language of the territory occupied by Western imperialists. Imperialists? I didn't think that the British ever invaded Korea. I thought it was all just one big Korea. I'm so glad that you understand the situation. There is only one true Korea. Damn right there is. As we all know, comrades, there is only one true Korea. More vodka. Let's go. Regardless, I'd like for you to work with Yoonji. She'll help you get better with Korean, and you'll help her with your English. She doesn't appear happy at that arrangement. She'll get used to it. Absolutely fucking based dialogue, Soviet. Absolutely fucking based. Well, I read in my old translation manual that it's polite to bow to new coworkers. I turn to Yoonji and bow. Thanks for helping me with Korean. Why do you thank me? I am only doing this to help me speak English better. It is not like I do this for you, stupid. Either way, I appreciate it. How the fuck am I supposed to... What is that? Like, honestly, Really? Really, game? Really? You're making my... Fuck. I'm regretting my decisions. My life choices are poor. This is a bad circumstance I have found myself in. What for, bljet? I have not helped you yet. Now, Yoonji, you were so excited about our new friend coming to visit. There's no need to be so rude to him. I hope he is a good English teacher. Bljet. It is time we went back to our barracks. Yeah, it is. You should be thankful. The top advisor on tourism recommended you stay with our guides instead of a hotel. You did bring a lot of foreign cash, though, as we suggested, yes? I did, though I'm not sure I understand why. Couldn't I just use my credit card? It would be way quicker than going to exchange all these bills for Korean won. Plus, I feel really weird having all these coins on me. Most everything you need here has already been paid for in advance. However, the shops you visit here will want hard currency, and they prefer foreign bills to the won. Alright, so I'll be paying for things in my own currency then? You do not listen, Slukya. It is simple. No one. Dollar only. Bljet. Yoonji is pretty cute when she's grumpy. Her cheeks get all puffed up. Alright. Get some Joe Biden up in here. Okay, that's terrible. Sniff. I do feel a bit bad for her, though. Ugh. Yoonji, would you prefer that I just speak Korean? Bljet, suka. Is my English not good enough for you? Maybe it is a bit easier for now, though. I guess I'll have to speak Korean from here on out. Oh, hey, we should take a picture together before we leave the airport. I get my phone out and take a picture of all of this. What did you just do? I just took your picture, that's all. Niet! Get rid of it, now! But you look so adorable, see? How do I even go that? Like, how do I even Slavify? Is that even a fucking word? Slavify this conversation. Niet, stop it! I am not cute! I am not cute at all! You will get rid of that photo. You will destroy photograph now. I don't understand. It's just a picture. I'm sorry, but let me explain. In Korea, we do not allow photos of our military to be taken without permission, unless it is at a national event in which it cannot be helped. I must ask you to please delete the photograph. Oh, can I keep it? It was a really good shot. Yoonji looks so adorable being the only one so pouty. I show the photo to Young, who just giggles at it just a little. He does have a point. It is a pretty cute photo. Hey, Border. It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Alright. Oh, boy. Before I can say anything else, Yunji stomps over and swipes my phone. I will save you the trouble. I guess Young thought we were... I guess Young forgot we were supposed to confiscate this anyway. But that's my brand new phone. Yet problem. You'll get it back at the end of your stay. I will put in call to headquarters to get you suitable replacement. One that will work on our network. I'm pretty sure I saw 4 bars on my phone. It's best not to argue with her about this one. I guess it's not worth it. Yes, very true. Please follow us to the car and we will take you to our place. Our superiors should have already finished checking your luggage. We'll be able to relax. Okay. They lead me to a large, boxy automobile with a spacious back seat. It looks like a 1980 Soviet car, but with some modifications to the interior. We sit in the back, and I can't see anything outside, and I can't see into the front of the vehicle either. It's kind of dark in here. I was hoping to see some of the city as we drove. I'm afraid that since we're taking you to our personal barracks, we can't let you see the route. It is forbidden by our illustrious leader that tourists do not know the way from the airport to military locations. Then, why did they let me stay at your personal barracks? I know. Stop questioning it. They told us to take you with us and stay with us, and that is what we are going to do. So be grateful. Our place is better than any local hotel. I'm grateful, I guess. Thank you for taking me in. I told you to stop thinking me. It is not like we did it for you or anything. We are just following orders. Baka. I swear I think she blushed saying that. Ho ho. KGB Sundere-chan. My god, this day is fucking amazing. I think someone has a little crunch on you, Juan Posadas. That's right, everyone has a lot of crunch on me. I am just here to inspect dear leader's nuclear arsenal in the hopes that we may use it to accelerate the dialectic to its inevitable inclusion. Inclusion, conclusion. An inclusion of the nuclear weapons is in the conclusion, which it is. Anyway, moving on. Vanguard that stands outside of history, nuclear weapons, bioplague, climate collapse, it's fucking great. I'm not sure I get what you just said. Maybe I'm not saying it right. Niet, stop that. Let us just listen to radio. KGB Yandere-chan is something I really don't want to picture, because that would be way too terrifying to even contemplate. Okay, we're turning on the radio, fellas. The first sound I hear is what I can only guess is a Korean guy singing some awful cover. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time. Do not stop me now. Oh, it's the latest hit. Latest? Yes, we've heard that it's very popular. This is best song of 2016. The singer should do tour here. I think that might be a bit hard for Freddie. Freddie? Who is this? The original singer of this song. This was a huge hit in 1978. I am certain that you are wrong. We have it was on... We have it on good authority that this song was written by the glorious leader himself. Comrade High Commander had wrote this song personally. What do we do, fellas? What do we do? Do we accelerate the dialectic? Do we do it, fellas? Do we piss off the KGB? I think we should piss off the KGB. Let's fucking do it. We're accelerating. We're accelerating. Come on, guys. Come on. What am I doing? 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 And... okay. There we go. I'm sorry, but you weren't given accurate information. And if you guys hadn't confiscated my MP3 player, I can play you the track and show you on there. When I get my luggage back, that is. Silence falls. Oh good, we're almost there. The car is slowing down and turning into what I assume is their personal barracks. I can only guess, though, since I can't see outside the car. The silence we've had since the radio incident is broken by a sharp noise. It appears Jeong is using more Freddie Mercury for her ringtone. Excuse me, I need to take this call. She turns away from us and jabbers away on her phone. I figure maybe I should speak to Yoonji. Okay, guys. So, if I'm staying here, I'm guessing you guys must have extra rooms. Being a military base, I wouldn't have thought you'd have a lot of extra space. Hell, they were just barely phasing out those Quonset huts when I was going through boot camp. Don't stick me in the broom closet or something, right? Do not be so ridiculous, one Persadas. You will not be in a closet. You are a Marine Corps. You are always in closet anyway. In fact, no, yet. You are out of closet. You are very homosexual. But anyway. Are all soldiers in America so dumb? Briet, suka. You are stupid. No wonder glorious leader says we will be conquering you soon. Did you just imply your country is planning on attacking my country? I give her a shocked look. I've never heard of Koreans harboring hostile attitudes. Weren't we allies? At some point... At some point, all must be Korea. It is part of our new initiative from our most high and honorable champion. Anyway, it is of no concern to you. So stop asking such silly things. We will want you to enjoy your stay here. You will see our sleeping quarters soon enough. Oh, great, I can't wait. I'll leave it to you, Yoonji. I hear Young getting off the phone. Oh, boys. Just in time, it's getting pretty awkward in here. Good news, the inspection of your luggage is complete. They found very little to remove, so there should be very little missing. Well, that's good news. Will I get my belongings back when I leave for home? Young? Hey, I know, you're probably starving, right? Yoonji, what were you planning to make for dinner? I am making dinner. I thought we were just taking him to mess hall. How can you be so thoughtless? He is our guest. We should make a proper meal for him. Look, it's okay. I don't mind hitting up the Korean chow hall. I mean, I'm fine with whatever you two want to do. You are poking the fun at You are poking the fun at me, aren't you, capitalist sucker? Oh boy. Are we getting murdered? Emma, look, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Probably. Executed by... What do you even call the Korean secret police? What are the Korean NKVD? I don't know. I don't know what glorious leader calls his secret police. Or is it just that the entire North Korean state is secret police, and we're just sort of like, you know, maybe the secret police is the comrades we met along the way. I mean, it was for Jasinski, right? So maybe it will be for us as well. I don't know, man. I need more vodka for this, boys.
Self-voicing disabled.
Nope, we're not doing that. Yoonji appears angry. Well, even more angry than she had been. You don't think I can do it, huh? You think my English is terrible and I can't even cook. That's not what I was saying. I will show you. One home-cooked meal coming up. Well, I appreciate it. I will make you eat some words. I'll make you eat your words and some kimchi. That's so sweet of you, Yoonji. You must really like Juan Posadas. Everybody likes Juan Posadas. Everyone will love him eventually. The not-so-secret Supreme Police. I am assuming that's you, Cal. Is that correct? That is you, Calliope, I assume. You haven't cooked anything in many months. Not since the time you burned the soba noodles. You always bring that up. Excuse me. You always bring that up. Stop embarrassing me. I'm just glad you're cooking again. Looks like Juan Posadas is already having a good influence on you. Juan Posadas is having a good influence on everyone. I assure you. Before Yoonji can respond, there's a knock on our door. Young opens it to see the driver standing there. Oh my god. We have arrived. Please show the capitalist to his quarters. Hans the driver. I needed to get the evil German Gestapo accent in there somewhere, so we'll just chuck that in. Thank you. Well, we're here, so let's head in. Is this the kind of visual novel where we bang one of them in the end? Yes, it is. Oh, what Jeeves. Oh, yes. Indubitably, sir. Yes. Oh, I might whip out a special voice for some special characters later on. Okay. By the way, just so you guys know, seeing as we've got quite a few people watching, I've still got the rest of this bottle of vodka to get through, and it's only 10:43, and I've got plans to, if we're still up, I've got plans to order pizza at like 3 a.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're fucking doing this whole thing, and you're riding along with me. I let out a small stretch after the long journey. Fucking long journey. I live in Australia, you cunt. It takes us half an hour to get to the next town. It takes us 4 hours to get to the next major city. It takes us 9 hours to get to the next capital city of the next state, you fuckwit. Ugh. John grabs my hand and starts leading me to the room before me. She looks cute. Even more so for a soldier, but she definitely has a strong grip. Oh boy. Oh, Emma, when that comes out, I'm doing a playthrough of that too. Complete with the stupid German accent, yeah? Because that is not racist. Just very, very, very xenophobic. And anti-Semitic. And bloodthirsty. And imperialist. And mass murdering. Let us not forget the mass murdering, yeah? Very fun. Very important about that visual novel. Anyway, moving on. What am I doing to myself? Look, Soviet, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just doing this for the shits and giggles. Honestly, I was looking to make some content that was both socialist and anime related in nature without having to put too much effort into it, and I had a playthrough of this up originally, but I didn't complete it, and I've decided... Man... We're doing this big style. Adult scene incoming. No, it's not that kind of visual novel yet. Almost certainly, Emma. Almost certainly. I mean, it's not like we don't have women on base, but none of them look like her. Jeez, I gotta stop thinking like that. It's just a vacation. Don't make it weird. Are you okay, Juan Posadas? What? Yeah. I'm fine. Thank you very much. But your face was so red, I thought you might have caught a fever. Oh no, it was just Young puts her hand to my head. Her hand is so soft. Yeah, she's definitely not infantry. Can confirm. She ain't infantry. I remember the women I saw in the infantry. I still have nightmares. I don't know, Emma. All I know is that the Dprk must have a fucking hell of a chiropractic section. I mean, universal healthcare is fucking fantastic. Yang is so pretty, though. You're so hot and you're sweating a little. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure. I'm just really, tired. From the flat. Yeah, that's it. I'm tired from the flat. Thank goodness, I was worried. The stores have been out of ibuprofen for a few days. Ibuprofen and some water bottles. And you get plenty of water, ibuprofen, and a nap, and you're right as rain. Ask Doc in any infantry unit, they'll tell you. I'm not sure how we could have treated a fever. Bliet! Hey, when you two are done, could you help with the tip? It is stuck again, Young. Let me take care of that for you. This faucet has definitely seen better days. It looks like some of it has started to rust pretty badly. Hopefully the water is clean. And, safe to drink. Budget cut always hit the guys at the bottom first, I guess. It takes some effort, but after a few tries, water manages to come out. I could have done it quicker myself, you capitalist. Look at Billet. Bien! They show me around their private quarters. It's not too bad. A couple of bedrooms, a common room, a kitchen, and a bath. I need to finish preparing dinner for tonight. Jung will show you to your room. Yes. Again, Yang grabs me by the hand and leads me to my room. Oh yeah. Wow, this room's fucking fantastic. We got True Korea's flag, we got the window, we got a locker, we've got a Fujitsu Hold on a minute, that's a Fujitsu air conditioner. Guys, I sense imperialist incursion. That is a Japanese air conditioner. There is games. There is strange things afoot at the Circle K, my friends. And the windows are small, but they do let some light. What do you mean the windows are fucking small? Look at that. They're fucking massive. Jesus. On my bed is the suitcase, unharmed by the search and seizure ordeal. This will be your room for the week. I'll be staying in the other bedroom with Yunji. I hope you find the room to your liking. Wait, are you telling me this is normally your room? Yes, but you needed a place to sleep. I don't mind staying in Yunji's room for the week. We can think of it as what your American teenage girls say, a sleepover. I can see Yunji's bedroom across the hall. There's just one bed, and it's not big enough for both of them. I can't put you out of your room and have you sleep on the floor. Do you have a sleeping bag or some extra blankets? I can go sleep on the floor in the common room. That is not needed. You're our guest. It would be dishonorable to have you sleep on the floor. Make yourself at home. We should have dinner ready soon. She smiles and walks out the door, leaving me in her room. God damn. I open my suitcase. Everything I had neatly folded has been tossed around and crumpled up. Of course, I actually can't blame the Koreans for that. After all, I went through a couple of different airports, including one with the TSA security back in the States. Hell, the TSA broke my computer the last time I tried to fly. It looked like they took a hammer to my motherboard. God damn feds fucking ruining everything. They come down south and then all... Yep, excuse me. Anyway, let's move it on. Alright. I'm relieved to see my comfy Tokyo hotel shirt is still in there, though. Okay, so I slip out of my traveling clothes and toss that on with a pair of jeans. Not too long, I smell something fairly decent coming from the kitchen. I decide to head there and see if I can help. Okay. Hey, Firefox, my man. How you going? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you on one of my streams in a while. Okay. Okay. Oh. Both girls are here. Zhang has changed into more comfortable attire. But Yunji is still dressed in her military uniform. Zhang must have heard me walk in as she turns to greet me. Ah, hi, Juan Posadas. Dinner isn't quite ready yet. That's okay. I thought I might be able to help. I do not heed help from Western capitalists who do not know true Korean food. Bliet, suka bliet, blin. You are terrible. As she says this, she turns to face me, and a shocked look crosses her face. What? Nani? What do you think you are doing? You cannot wear that in Korea. You'd be shot on sight. Shot? For wearing jeans? No, for advertising an attraction of an enemy state. Jong doesn't seem too pleased either. Wait, you mean the t-shirt? Baka. Of course we mean the t-shirt. What were you thinking of advertising a hotel from Japan here in Korea? But it's not. Are you one of those idiots who thinks all our countries are the same? Japan falsely accuses our country of misconduct and hinders our foreign relations. Could I please get a word in? Or rather, can I please get a word in? It might be best if you change and give us that shirt. We can burn it so no one would know you had it. I don't want you to be in trouble with our glorious leader in less than a day. It would also reflect poorly on us, so please change. If you'd let me explain, I cannot believe our inspectors were so careless. They should have searched everything. It has nothing to do with Japan. They just look confused now. It's not Japanese. It's a t-shirt for a German rock band. They're called Tokyo Hotel. Why are you still wearing that abomination? But I just told you it's for a German rock band. That's not really any better. Germany is not a friend of ours either. It really would be best for you to take it off and to give it to us. Alright. I'll go change. No. Niet. You will remove it now and hand it to John immediately. We need to delete this so no one knows. Can't I just put it back in my suitcase? Of course not. Niet. Blech. You will not be able to keep shut. It is besmirching of motherland. What if one of our superiors came and saw it? All three of us would get in trouble. Look, I'll go take it off. Give me a minute. No, you will take it off here. I need to be sure that you don't try and hide. I see what you're doing. Is Yoonji blushing? Jeez. Turn around first at least. God damn. I remove the shirt and hand it to Jung. I go back and put on a white plain t-shirt instead. When I get back, my t-shirt is nowhere in sight, and the girls are talking with each other. Thank you so much for changing. It would have been really awkward if Yoonji had to remove the t-shirt by force. Oh boy. We would have really enjoyed that, Comrade Young. But anyway. But it is best not to do anything that could incur the anger of our glorious leader. I suppose, but it still sucks that you burned my shirt. It was a gift from a buddy in Germany. Another military buddy, yes? Is she nice? Well, he seems to be nice. Wait, did you say she? Come to think of it, I never really did check if my German buddy was a guy or a girl either. Is Lederhosen a gender-specific gift? As I'm pondering if I've gender bent every overseas pen pal I've ever had, the lights flicker and go off. There goes the lights again. What is it with the lights going out like this at the same time every day? Wait, this happens every day? Is this some sort of planned thing? We do not know, but the power does go off a lot. Usually they're for short periods of time. However, there's one that seems to happen every day at this time. It lasts a while, an hour or more usually. You mean to tell me that you have daily power outages, and you can even set your clocks to them? What in the world could be going on to lose power every day at the exact same time? Glorious leader has said that it is to preserve power, in case the imperialist forces attempt to invade further inland towards us. You gotta be prepared, man. The capitalist machine is vicious. It can attack at any time. It could strike us as we're sitting here right now. We have to be prepared, comrades. We must be prepared. Glorious leader can do no wrong. So we will have enough power in our bases to withstand these attacks. I'm not certain that that makes any sense. Are you questioning the judgment of the Supreme Commander of Korea? That's all for an alternative solution, boys. I'm just thinking that maybe the bases would be better served with backup generators, along with a functional connection to a secondary power source for emergencies. That would give her a better solution to cutting power every day. Shows what you know. Glorious leader earned his doctorate at the prestigious Pyongyang Institute of Technological Sciences. He has long since determined your solution as unfeasible. Did he happen to explain why? No. He said not to worry about it, that no one in the world would ever be able to understand the genius in his plan. After all, he does hold a number of degrees in physics and discovered the ninth planet from the sun. But Pluto is not a planet any... Never mind. Look, let's talk about something else. I don't think arguing with them will get them to see my point. You know, you're not wrong. So, what do we do while we wait for the electricity to come back on? I mean, I guess we could all just take a nap. You have group napping in the United States. Well, not really. Not, at least not since kindergarten. But that just meant it as a way to pass the time, not as a group activity. We are missing some of the ingredients for the kimchi. We could walk to the local mart and see if there's any to pick up. Unless you would prefer under-seasoned kimchi. I do know most Americans are not accustomed to eating spicier foods. They clearly do not teach you about Tex-Mex or Cajun cuisine, do they? Oh boy.
Self-voicing enabled.
Nope.
Self-voicing disabled.
Of course not. American cuisine is abomination. Flavorless, colorless, lifeless, or processed at speedy slop joints, like King Donald's. It is amongst the most inferior cooking in the world. I really don't feel like correcting your myopic view of American food. Let's just go out and get the ingredients you need. Let us all get along. We're all friends here. And it is a bit of a walk to the market to get what we need. Wait, we're walking? I figured we'd ride in the see no Korea, hear no Korea, speak no Korea mobile again. Boy, the attitude, Brian. You're in the military. You know we can't freely allow foreigners to see direct routes between points. But working from a barracks to a market gives you no useful information. He does have what two Westerners call it, spunk. I think that's, you're seeing some Western spunk in a minute, young. Don't you worry about that. I know how this goes. Oh god, she's close to me now. Oh, too close. Alright. But, no. That's the wrong voice, isn't it? But come along, let's go get what Yunji needs. Oh, she grabs my hand and I clam up again. Oh boy. Can't say I'm unhappy, but I'm not great with girls. It doesn't seem that Zhang has a problem with grasping my hand. Maybe she's unaware of what holding hands means. But I'm not surprised, since this is the third time she's done it. What's surprising is that I feel my other hand being grabbed. I turn to my side and see Yunji has claimed that hand for herself. She notices I've seen her and she blushes. Do not get me wrong or anything. I am not doing this because I want to. I just want to make sure that you do not go running off. We could get in big trouble if you are found walking around without a guide. So I am just leading you. Because it's not like I like you or anything. Baka. There you go. See? Do not make anything out of it. Blian. Capitalist dog. It would appear that Yunji, on the other hand, is fully aware of what holding hands can mean. Thanks for looking out for me. I roll my eyes when she's not looking. Stop saying weird things like that. I told you I am just making sure that you do not get lost. They both head out the door with me in tow. My gods. About 20 minutes later, we're outside of a small market. What I've noticed is that we aren't really in the city, more like the outskirts. We aren't actually in Pyongyang, are we? No, our barracks is on the outside of the city proper. We'll be going in to visit the city instead of staying in the city. I thought all visitors were supposed to be in the city itself. I already told you, the glorious leader has made an exception for you. Now let us hurry up and go in. As we walk in, the shopkeeper quickly turns away as he sees me. We start looking around for what Yunji needs to finish the kimchi. She had mentioned green onions to me, so I make a beeline for produce. Look at how well stocked the store is. You should have no problem getting what you need, Yunji. Korean stores are always so full of delicious and lovingly grown produce. Something seemed off there. Jung has been more casual with how she talks. That last line seemed forced. I think I know why as I find the produce. A cursory glance would give you the impression of having a well-stocked stand of vegetables. Upon closer inspection, though, plastic? What are you muttering over there, Brian? Half of this food isn't real. I mean, this radish right here, it's too shiny. I really don't think the FDA has a recommended daily allowance of plastic. They don't seem to be listening to me too much as they continue looking for ingredients. Looking at the wall where the canned goods are gives a similar impression. A closer inspection is all it takes to see what it is. The shelves over there don't look like they've even got real food on them. I've seen better artwork in a no-budget visual novel where the developers skimped on paying artists. Zhang walks over to me with a worried look. We're almost done. Please don't say anything else. There is something that you do not understand, and speaking on it, it's no good. No good? Fine, I'll be a good little soldier. It's time to nut up or shut up for now, I guess. Zhang smiles at that, though it's tough to tell if it's a smile of relief or nervousness. Oh boy, guys. Looks like we're participating in Holodomor 2 Electric Boogaloo right now. Nothing like a little bit of Western propaganda to ruin your day. Yunji walks over to us. Yeah, I left my wallet back at the house. Did you bring yours, Young? No, I thought you had yours. One of us will have to go back and get the money. Wait, it's okay, I brought my wallet. But we never did exchange any of my cash for yuan. Will it be okay with American dollars? Yes, although I think this shopkeeper prefers euros, he'll still take American money. Give me your wallet and I will go pay. I hand her my wallet and she walks back to the shopkeeper. She comes back and I check the billfold area. Doesn't appear to be too ravaged. $1.50 can barely buy a can of soda on base. Fresh produce is basically unheard of. Hell, even that plastic food looks better than some of the stuff I've had on base. That's not exactly true. When I was in the cadets, we used to get pretty good food, generally speaking. Although those were on Air Force bases, not Army bases, so... Yeah, look, the Air Force know how to eat, is all I'm going to say. Air Force dining facilities are always fucking great. In America, in Australia, in the UK, Air Force always eats the best. Well, with that settled, we can go back to barracks. Alrighty, we're heading on back, fellas. 20 minutes later, we're back at the barracks. The power is back on, and Yunji gets right to work finishing the kimchi. Zhang has turned on the radio. Hold up. Ooh. Trying to decide what voice to do for this one, guys. What should I be doing for the radio announcer? This is a tough call, man. Like, there's so many voices to do. It's a tough call. Tell you what, I'm gonna go duck out right quick, and I'll let you guys vote in the comments on which voice I should do for this one. 1 second. boy. Are you guys in chat still here? There we go. For some reason my thing wasn't updating. Fuck. Oh god, oh shit. You guys fucking voted for it. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do, guys. Are you boys ready? Are you all ready in the chat there? Everybody ready in the chat? Good morning, Korea. This is your host, One Korea, One Voice. We're here rocking you from the Yalu River to the DMZ. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got breaking news for us today. Our glorious leader took a well-deserved day off today by playing a round of golf at Pyongyang Old Course number 1. As expected, the son of our beloved former leader, he shares his father's natural talent for golf. Yes, he's joining the club with multiple clubs, clubbing the capitalists to death. He hit all 18 holes. In fact, our glorious leader broke his father's record with a 40 under par 32 for this round. That's technically impossible until you figure out that we have 4 golf courses. Ladies and gentlemen, including this round with a streak of 9 holes in one, a feat only he has ever done in the world. The inferior man Tiger Woods, or even the PGA Masters, cannot compete with the glorious leader's skill with a club. I guess the glorious leader missed his true calling of dominating the world tour of professional golfers. Oh, God, that was hard to do. That was fucking hard. Gotta keep in mind that it's 12 past 11, so that means my dad is asleep in the room behind me. He's gonna come storming in here. He's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm gonna have to answer him. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life at this point, but we're fucking going for it. This calls for another drink, ladies and gentlemen. There's probably a bit too much vodka in that one. But there we go. Golf is always practice, guys. As any man will tell you, the golf course is where you find the greatest clarity in life. Obama was always playing golf at the most important moments, and he was a bad president. I play golf to clear my head, and it is the best move of my life. Believe me, absolute facts. Can't deny that. Golf is good for world leaders, okay? It's facts, it's science, it's proven. You can put a stamp on it, you can back it. Golf is good for world leadership. Anything else, if anyone tells you different, it's fake news, folks. Any world leader who doesn't play golf is low energy. Alright. Golf is borgy as fuck. Absolutely borgy as fuck, and everybody knows it. Okay. Alright. Where are we at? Oh, shit. Woo, that was about 50% vodka, that one. Oh, man. I've got a whole bottle of Stolichnaya right here. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking outstanding. Alright, we better continue with this visual novel, fellas. Alrighty. Dinner is ready. Jong turns off the radio as we both walk over to the dining table. Dinner does look good. Yoonji has made a traditional kimchi along with kong bap. Southerners would call it beans with rice. Wow, this looks delicious, Yoonji. She blushes a little at my praise, and it's really getting kind of cute. Oh, God. God fucking damn it. Oh, motherfucker. Why do we do this? That's the wrong language. Oh. They just burnt your shirt because it had Tokyo written on it, and now you're speaking Japanese. What the fuck are you doing, you absolute cunt munching cockbag? In fact, that's too controversial. Itadakimasu. Wait, what was that? You know, itadakimasu, that thing you say before every meal. Something about it, I take this food, thanks for making it, right? Baka. You are mixing your Asian countries. That's Japanese. In Korean, it would be... In Korean, it would be 잘먹겠습니다. And honestly, we don't do that very often. Often try it all. It gets annoying hearing it before every meal. It does. Can I at least say it once? I'd rather you not pick up that habit. Just say thank you and eat. Yeah. Well, thanks, Yoonji. The rest of the meal is eaten in silence, but the food is pretty good. Yoonji can definitely cook. Afterwards, I help clear the table and wash the dishes. The girls protested a little, but they seemed grateful in the end. It's getting late, though. I think it is time to turn in for the night. Tomorrow we will present you with some places to go, and one of us will escort you there. Just one of you? Why not both? Oh. 3 is a crowd. Plus, one of us has to clean up around here some, and maybe go to the store to pick up a sleeping mat. Sorry again about the bedroom. I'll try and get some rest, but I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. Yes, I am as well, but we do need rest. Good night, Jong, and good night, Yoonji. Sweet dreams. Ah, shit. Okay, we'll hybridize this one. Sweet dreams, Block. Whoop-ah. We are not going to the bedroom. Although whoop-ah is pretty appropriate with all the whoop-ah going on in the young year. This is not good. Okay. Next page. Alrighty. They both leave the room, but Yoonji pops her head back in quickly. Oh, yeah, it's Thursday. By the way, we have artillery drills tonight. Do not let it scare you. She snickers. Oh yeah, I'll be... Wait, what? Sweet dream. Her English really is terrible. Alright, we're asleep, boys. We've survived. That is American Reveille, and that's... Good morning, drill instructor. I don't remember setting an alarm last night. It's not like I needed the reminder that I'm in Korea. After rubbing my eyes for a few minutes, I take a look around. The sun isn't even visible yet. Just the pre-dawn glow creeping over the horizon. It looks like the alarm is blaring from a cell phone sitting on my nightstand. It looks like something out of the 80s. I flip it open. It's set to 0530. 5 goddamn 30. Who sets an alarm this early? Oh good, you're awake. And I see you found your new phone. For someone as curvy as Young, she sure can be sneaky when she's moving. Yeah, I sure did. I think everyone on the base could hear this thing go off. It is the latest model of innovative technology. Even citizens of Korea aren't able to get such a phone yet. Consider it a welcoming gift from our government to you. She gives a bright smile to me as she says this. Thanks. Yoonji is making breakfast, so please clean up and come on out soon. As she exits the room, I finally take a good look at my new phone. It's a Motorola Dyntac model. This phone would have been new about 30 years ago. In terms of cellular technology, this thing is ancient. I mean, fossilized dinosaur shit ancient. This sucks. I had just bought my phone only a month ago. Wonder where it is. Some North Korean official is probably swiping through all my stuff as we speak. Yup. Alright, fellas, we have another voice. Take your pick. Take your pick. I need your help, guys. I'm running out of inspiration here. We've got one vote for Russian from Firefox. Come on, guys, get involved in this shit. That's what I have you here for. I need you to make my decisions for me. No, I'm gonna save that one for later, Nick. Cause I think actually I know what I'm gonna do for this one. Cause I think he's talking to someone else in the room. Look, 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 Earl, I'm telling you, this is the latest model. Sleek black casing and the 64 gig memory model. It's nice. Look, I don't care how many gigs of RAM it has. The thing goes through a full battery charge in like 2 hours. And you drop the thing half a meter onto a pillow and the screen shatters. At least it can stream movies. Like I'd want to like I'd want to watch another rerun of 101 War Memorials to see in Pyongyang. Fair enough. Into the trash it goes. Yeah, probably something like that. Well, at least this one can take pictures. Low quality, low resolution pictures that can't be enlarged into decent prints. I wonder what contacts are on here and if I can add my own. There only appears to be 2 contacts, Yong and Yunji. Maybe I can add my cousin to the list for quick texting. How do you even go about password protecting the contacts? I can't even add anyone to this phone. Frustrated, I head towards the bathroom. Well, at least this is something they're up to date with in North Korea. It's pretty ordinary. An ordinary sink, an ordinary shower, and a really, really ordinary toilet. I mean, there's nothing special about this toilet at all. White porcelain, flush handle. Looks like an older 3.5 gallons per flush model. It's completely inauspicious. No fancy buttons to push or anything that might attack me like a Dream Drencher water gun. Seriously, I can't express how plain and ordinary this toilet is. Jeez, this place must be getting to me. I'm pondering the existential properties of the goddamn latrines here. I guess I'll take a quick shower. A few minutes later. After showering, I hear a voice coming from the kitchen. Are you going to come out for breakfast anytime soon, or are you going to waste this month's entire water ration? I don't think I took any longer in the restroom than normal. You took 2 minutes staring at the toilet alone. What? Do you have cameras in the bathroom? Come on. Of course not. Do not be ridiculous. Now get over here so we can all have breakfast. I'll be right there. After yesterday's debacle with the whole Tokyo Hotel t-shirt, I've decided to stick to plain clothing. A pair of tan cargo pants and a blue t-shirt should be fine, right? Donning my clothing, I head over to the table for breakfast. Good morning. I hope you rested well. As well as can be expected for the first night in a new place. I'm used to it though, so it's all good. Da, so glad to hear it. Your seat is at the end, so if you're so kind, we can serve you. Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. The 2 girls will be sitting on either side of me. Yunji brings out a plate of cold noodles, rice gruel, and what appears to be some beef in sauce. Once everyone is seated, we begin eating. I've never had cold noodles for breakfast before. It's okay. It doesn't compare to cold pizza, but it's not bad. Well, I'm so glad you were able to compare my handmade meal with leftover American takeout. Don't be like that. I'll take handmade meals over takeout any day. Yes, Yunji, I don't think he meant anything by it. Whatever. We finish eating. I help clean up the dishes despite their protests. I feel bad letting you clean up after breakfast alone. You're our guest. You should be relaxing. It's okay, really. I'm used to KP duty. I remember this one time, oh man, Gunny was so pissed he had me cutting potatoes all night. Hey, that's a Panzermädels reference. Oh, God. After like hour 4, I was so in the zone, I swear to God, I almost peeled a grenade that fell in the box. Besides, the quicker you both get done, the quicker we get out and explore. Are all Westerners so forgetful? We told you yesterday that only one of us could go with you each day. One of us has to stay behind in case the glorious leader calls and needs us. Right. Sorry, I had forgotten. We have a long list of potential places you're allowed to visit here. Each day you can pick an area and one of us will accompany you there. How will you know who gets to go? I don't have to pick between the two of you, do I? Because seriously, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings here. You don't have to worry about a thing. We each have our own areas that we know more about than the other. So whichever area you select, the one most suited for taking you there, will go with you. I guess that makes sense. Great. Can we quit with the tutorial now and pick a place to... and pick a date place already? Oh boy. Did you just say date place? Is that not correct? Yeah, let's take a look at the map. Certainly, here you go. Jong hands me a piece of paper. It's in pretty rough shape. I didn't realize I'd have to fill out a ditto sheet while on vacation. What are you blabbering on about now? I'm commenting on this pitiful excuse for a map you've given me. It looks like something an elementary school with no funding for a decent photocopier would print. I'll have you know that map was printed by the prestigious brigade of Korean cartographers, using the finest machines in printing technology. Whoa, Brienne, this is amazing. It has all of the power of great potato power to magic. If you say so. Shut up and pick a date location already. Okay. So, ladies and gents, where are we visiting? Best career. That's right. The only career that matters, fellas. So who are we going with, guys? Who are we going with? I need your help. I am indecisive. I don't know. We've got Wonsan. We've got K-Song. We've got... The real question is, who do we go with? Do we go with the secret police person, or do we go with the army officer? Because the army officer is thick AF. I don't know, guys. This is a tough one. PPG? We're going with Young. This area marked Renanga PPG here on this Long Island in the Taedong River. That seems like it has promise. The weather is supposed to be pretty nice today. That would be an excellent location. I'll be your guide for this trip, so please go and make sure you have what you need. You will want your phone and your wallet. Make sure you have money with you. Also, something you don't mind getting wet in would be advised. Meanwhile, I will secure some paper bags. Paper bags? I can see you needing money and wanting to take photos, but are you bringing a sack lunch or something? No, this is a different sort of preparation. No need to worry. Yoonji, do you have any idea? I'd rather not talk about it. There is a reason she is taking you there and I am not. Okay, could you at least give me an idea of what I'm getting myself into here? Do all Western people worry so much as about something so inconsequential as a paper bag? I'm not worried, it just seems to... Well, don't black bag me at least. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready. You sure you don't want to come? I could not even if I wanted to. The highest of leaders might have need of one of us, so I must stay behind. You go have fun with Zhang. Maybe we'll go somewhere tomorrow. Okay then, I'd best not keep Zhang waiting. Alrighty. I'm already dressed and I've confirmed with the girls of what I'm wearing is appropriate for our destination, and that it only has a very slight chance of offending any sensitivities of the glorious leader. He's pretty uptight for a guy who loves American basketball. Zhang said something that I don't mind getting wet in. Did she mean a swimsuit? Hell, I didn't think to pack a swimsuit. I guess I can top a pair of silkies in my bag. After gathering the obsolete piece of plastic called my new phone and my wallet, I head out to meet Zhang. We're going in the same car we arrived in yesterday with the same driver. Thank you for joining me on this trip today. It won't take very long, as we'll be heading into Pyongyang proper. You'll even be allowed to see outside on the ride as soon as we leave from here. Well, that's a bit of a relief. I hate not seeing where I'm going. Especially after that hazing incident back in boot camp. Yep. I don't think our company is allowed to go back into San Diego after what our superiors officers did to us at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot. Like it was my fault the drilling sergeant didn't know I slept commando. Anyway, I was afraid you and Yoonji would get annoyed with me just staring at you time we take the car. Okay, that doesn't make sentence. You were staring at us, I couldn't tell. There wasn't much else to look at with the windows covered and that divider in the middle of the seats. Not that you were bad to look at. I mean, you look nice today. You look red. Are you sure you're not feeling well? Of course, it's nothing, really. Well, if you say so. And classic Juan Posadas. She totally knows I was checking her out now. No, this is not a date. Don't get psyched out. Today is just a casual, totally normal trip. Alone with a really pretty girl. Oh, man, this is totally a date. Alright, logic time. Truth. I stated that she looked nice. Truth. Zhang merely asked if I was well, so it didn't interrupt our day. I'm freaking out for nothing right now. Conclusion. Zhang thinks I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm really not good at these sorts of situations. That's okay, I think I understand. You are, as they say, inexperienced with the ladies. Wait, did Zhang just... Before I can say anything, the car hits a bump. Ah! Zhang giggles a bit at this. Stop being so nervous. Your taste in musical attire aside, you're just fine. I really liked that t-shirt, you know. Just let it be. She pats my hand as she says this. It's both comforting and nerve-wracking. Is this really a date? I thought I was just here for sightseeing. And yet I feel like every moment I spend with these two I'm being sized up for something. This feels like more than just simple sightseeing. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Perhaps Koreans are just as friendly and familiar. Oh boy. Thanks, Zhang. That makes me feel a lot better. A few minutes later, the partition between us and the driver comes down. I'm able to see where the divider comes down. I'm able to see where we're going, and I instantly regret it. The road we're driving on is little more than some crushed rocks and gravel. I've seen better paved roads in the backwoods of West Virginia. West Virginia! Mountain Mama! Yep. I guess that explains the rocky ride. Although I can't complain about the effect it had on the view. Unfortunately, also giving me a headache.
Self-voicing disabled.
Are you sure you're okay? You seem to have a pained expression. Just a mild headache. I've had worse. Private Henderson snoring in the bunk below me used to give me migraines. I understand. Sometimes Yunji talks in her sleep. Really? That doesn't sound too horrible. It is when she's shouting drill orders at 2 a.m. Oh yeah, that'd suck. Anyway, once we get there, you'll get you some water and maybe a nice walk will clear your head up. Yeah, that sounds good. Before long, we're crossing over a bridge to the islet in the middle of the river. This is the Chongryu Bridge. Its name celebrates the Choson dynasty, the longest-lived dynasty in Korean history. Founded by General Yi Song-gui in 1392, the dynasty, also sometimes called the Yi dynasty, lasted over 500 years into 1910. It ended when the thieving Japanese excuse me, annexed our country. Sadly, much of the political history was centered around Seoul and the enemy-occupied territory to the south. The bridge, unlike the back roads, is actually in good condition. Wow, the bridge appears to be in really great shape. It's paved well and everything. Such a funny thing to say, but yes, the bridge is in good shape. It was given a major renovation that finished in 2004. Well, that's probably enough history and infrastructure for this part of the trip. Could you give me an idea of where we're going? Like, what does PPG mean? Excuse me. Like, what does PPG mean anyway? You did not know. You should have asked. PPG stands for People's Pleasure Ground, and it's on the Rununga Inlet. It's an amusement park, along with a pool, water rides, mini golf, and a dolphin showcase. Awesome! I've spent some summers on the Jersey Shore boardwalks. Yeah, can't. Ugh. So I'm pretty good at mini golf, and dolphins are always fun to watch. I'm glad you're looking forward to this visit. Then, did you want to go to the dolphin show first, or maybe mini golf? Oh boy, we can also go on some water rides and normal amusement rides too. There's also an arcade. I think we'll be able to do a lot of those. Let's start with the dolphin show. Okay, I love dolphins. They're so cute. They remind me of Glorious Leader. Okay, let's go to the show then. We step out of the car and Zhong leads us to a rather modern-looking aquatic building. It reminds me a lot of Sea Planet back home in the States. It appears Zhong wants a close-up view of the action as she takes my hand and leads us to the very front row. You do know that by sitting here we're almost guaranteed to get splashed on repeatedly, right? Of course. We're lucky it's not too crowded today. Sitting up front is refreshing and can actually come close to having a second bath if the dolphins are lively enough. It's then I recall Yunji's jibe at me not using up the water ration this morning. Well, damn it, now I just feel guilty. There's got to be a better way of getting a bath than this. We can go swimming in the pools. I think they changed the chlorine recently. Be free, my aquatic comrades. Of course we go see the dolphins first, comrades. We need to free our cetacean comrades. We need to unleash them. We must destroy the revisionists and take back people's career for the cetacean comrades. Glory to the revolution. So that would have the added bonus of getting some disinfectant on any small cuts we have. Well, of course, because swimming is clearly an essential function of proper wound hygiene. Fucking, what do you want, Will? I have a whole bottle of Stolly that I'm working my way through, man. And I need it to get through this, okay? Anti-submarine dolphin comrades, rise! Indeed, comrades. Rise from the depths. Now you're just being mean. Zhong frowns and turns her attention to the water awaiting the show. I think I may have teased just a little too hard there. Maybe I should try and smooth things over. Alright, boys, we're going in deep. Accelerate the dialectic. We're tickling her. I think I need to do something more than just a simple apology here. Zhong seems to be comfortable with grabbing my hand and leading me around. I think I saw somewhere that tickling was something people still do here. Maybe that will lighten her mood, or she'll slug me, but hey, that's progress too, I guess. Hey, what are you doing? I'm not laughing. Stop that, I'm ticklish, no! Some people in the audience are staring at me. At least it got Zhong laughing. You probably shouldn't have done that. Are you angry? Not really, it's just, well... You're not Korean. Yeah, I guess I am the whitest person here since... Well, I got in trouble for saying that since when I was stationed in Fulda. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Jesus Christ, guy. Oh no. For those of you who don't know, Fulda is an American base in a large open plain area in central Germany. Because of its large flat terrain, it was the primary route of advance for any Soviet attack into West Germany and Western Europe. Oh, fucking hell. Shit. I'm all for conquering Zhong's Fulda Gap. But it got you to smile, so I don't really care. You like my smile that much? Stop blushing, idiot. Play it cool. Ha! Oh no. No. Okay, Joe Biden. Okay. Fucking hell. Oh, the dialogue. The dialogue. It's gonna fucking kill me. I am dying inside. Oh, God. I am fucking dead. I am fucking dead. Need more vodka for this. Yeah, F's in chat, boys. F's in chat. This guy just fucked it up. Holy shit. God fucking damn. God fucking damn it. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why. You got a real pretty mouth. Ah. Thank you. Damn it, when I suck at complimenting girls. Maybe you should ask yourself that, Joe. Hey, I think the trainers are coming out at this completely unplanned, opportune time, so they don't follow up a stupid statement with an even stupider one. Even though I just think I did anyway. Damn it. You're kind of cute in an awkward way. Relax, I don't bite. The trainers come out with buckets full of fish. Not long after, a parade of dolphins swims out into the main viewing area. They look pretty healthy. Actually, they look better fed than most of the trainers. Aren't they a sight to see? Yeah, really. They're so scrawny I can see their rib cages. Pardon, I'm not sure of what you mean. You can't tell just by looking at them? They don't look like they've been eating properly at all. It's a miracle they don't faint into the water on the spot. I don't understand. They appear healthy to me, and so majestic as they move through the water. It's breathtaking, this spectacle. More like a heartbreaking spectacle. And there they are, just handling perfectly good fish to the trained animals, while they themselves probably barely get enough food for breakfast. Oh, God. Wait a minute, are you talking about the trainers? Well, yeah, who did you think I was talking about? I thought we were here to watch dolphins, not people. And the trainers are certainly fine. It's been documented on the news about how glorious leader makes sure they are kept strong enough to train the dolphins properly. Far be it from me to argue with your leader. Glorious leader. Your glorious leader. But I seriously think the trainers aren't getting proper nutrition. Hey, that dolphin is about to jump through 5 hoops. She diverts my attention elsewhere. Maybe it's for the best. Her devotion to this glorious leader seems to be borderline fanatical at times. I should probably be careful when talking about him. Wonderful. It cleared all 5 hoops and barely made a splash. Yeah, that was an Olympic-level entry made there. I wish I could make such little splashes when I dive. Yunji has no problem making any splashes at all. She makes hardly any splashes. I never realized you were a diver. Oh yes, I was trained in both diving and gymnastics at a young age. I was really good at gymnastics. I was great at the floor routine. But around the time of my 15th birthday, my coach handed me a hoop, ball and ribbon. She directed me to the rhythmic gymnastics coach, and I asked her why, and she only muttered something about tracts of land and pushed me along. Yeah, I can see why balance might be an issue for you, Zhong. Just so you. I never really understood that. Well, damn it, I know exactly what her coach meant by that. I really hope she doesn't notice the goofy grin on my face. Don't look, dude. Oh, her coach was definitely right. What's so funny? Do you understand what she meant? Shit, she saw. Well, yeah, I sort of do. It comes from an old British comedy movie. A medieval father is trying to arrange a marriage for his son with a girl. As part of her positives, he tells his son she has huge, well, you know. I don't understand. It's a polite way of saying a girl is blessed with excessive charms. Or it's a polite way of saying a girl is blessed with excessive charms. No, I still don't understand. It means you got bigger. Are you saying my coach sent me to rhythmic gymnastics because I got fat? No, not that. Thank goodness. You don't look like Yoonji anymore. Zhong starts to laugh. That's a relief, I hope. She sent me to rhythmic gymnastics because I filled out. Oh boy. Well, yeah, haven't you ever noticed that China keeps getting in trouble for trying to enter their 12-year-olds? Which is why our glorious nation won every gold last summer, and China only went home with silvers. That's what they want you to say, don't they? All this time I thought she hated me, but it was my body that robbed me of my chance to be on the Olympic gymnastic team, and she was just trying to spare my feelings. Why was I cursed with these curves? I wouldn't call them a curse per se. And why is that? In case you haven't noticed, pretty much every guy here has looked your way since we sat down. Really? Every man in the building? Even you? Even me? Wait, did I just say that? Hey, look, Dolphin basketball. Where? That works, surprisingly. Oh boy. Yeah, this does sound wrong, Brigadier General Strike. This sounds very wrong. This whole game is wrong. This is very, very... Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, God. Hey, look. Saturday night. Content. This is content, ladies and gentlemen. That worked surprisingly as she turned her attention back to the pool. What a stupid, stupid fool I am. I've only spent roughly 24 hours with this girl and I'm dragging my tongue. If it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't sound like such a tool. Yep. Bert. I think the Slam Dunk Spectacular segment ends the show. Maybe we should go get something to drink and figure out what to do next. Just as I'm about to say something, a big splash of water comes up out of the pool and completely drenches both me and John. Oof. Whoa! Big air from Kim Dolphin there, resulting in a huge splash on the front row. Kim Dolphin. Juche Passadism is here to stay, boys. Juche Passadism is the only true ideology as of now. Kim Dolphin is Comrade High Commander in my ideology. This is how this happens. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Oh. Kim Dolphin. Jesus Christ. Okay. I hope you brought some towels. Well, I guess this was bound to happen sitting in the front row. Yes, very refreshing, isn't it? That's one word for it. After a few more dolphins proceed to use their snouts to dunk balls through hoops, and subsequently drenching me, Xiong, and some other people in the front row again before the show ends, let's go around for a walk of the concourse to drive off. Maybe you'll see something you want to do as we go. That sounds like a plan to me. We walk outside into the bright, relatively warm day. As we make our way around the concourse, we come across a rather large crowd. At first, I think it's a show or a ride, but we're actually near the main gate. Getting closer, I think I can make out what appears to be a limousine near the entrance. The people seem to be watching it with curiosity. Looks like a VIP has arrived. Got a stretch near the gate. Let me see if I can get a closer look. After she bends, jumps, and contorts herself for a couple of minutes, she turns back to me. That's the personal vehicle for one of our glorious leader's top trusted advisors. He must be here to have a day at the park as well. From what I can make out from the hushed voices of the crowd, I don't think he's here just for the roller coaster. This is his third time here in just over a week. It must be promised to one of the girls. Testing out the milk to purchase a chosen cow, maybe. Luckily, they don't call this the party's pleasure underground for nothing. Guess a few of the girls have reached the age of leaving the Kipumjo. Shh. We have a good OJ over there. Wow, he is with such a pretty Korean girl. Maybe he scored a favor with the party and got access too. As soon as I figure out they're talking about me and Xiong, I look in their direction. Before I can go to them, they see me and scurry off into the crowd. Hey, Jiang, what does the word Kipumjo mean? Her expression darkens at the mere mention of the word. Where did you hear of such nonsense? Tell me now. Nonsense? I don't know. I just heard some of the people in the crowd just now mention it. Something about girls leaving the Kipumjo and the guy in the limo visiting. If you see them again, point them out to me so I can have them dealt with properly. Such filthy slander should not litter the air of a happy place such as this. I think I'm missing some vital intel. Mind sharpening my sword. That phrasing? Phrasing. Your army uses... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Your army uses swords? No wonder we won. Oh, golly gosh. That's why we made it to Busan and then got shat on and ran all the way back. And had to ask Mao to bail you out. Alright. It's a real shame, seeing as the South Korean government were basically fascists. And still are fascists. Let's shoot our students for protesting human rights violations. But wait, you couldn't have one here. It would have been confiscated. Sorry about that. It's just an expression meaning please explain, so I know what you're talking about. Understood. There's a filthy rumour that the glorious leader keeps a large battalion of beautiful girls for personal use. That he uses them for entertainment up to and including sexual favours. And that he also rewards high-ranking officials and guests with access to those girls. It's a filthy lie, though. How do you know it's a lie? No offense meant, but most world leaders find themselves with pretty girls. I mean, just look at the Italian Prime Minister. That man is knee-deep. Your false leaders are much less faithful than the glorious leader. He has been happily married for years now to a gorgeous woman who has birthed to him 18 kids. That can't be right. As I recall, he hasn't even been married that long. Taking into account the human gestation period of 9 months, there's no way to have 18 kids together. Unless she gave birth to multiple sets of twins and triplets. It does seem unlikely, but that is what we have been told. The media has insisted that Glorious Leader is the most virile man in the world. There's intel I never needed to know. Anyway, I think I get it. Want to go on some rides or play some Midway games? The Midway sounds good. I'm getting a little hungry, so we can visit a food cart there. Let's go then. Alright, guys. Juan Posadas isn't most world leaders. Juan Posadas is the world leader. He's Comrade High Commander. Oh, shit. For all the anti-American rhetoric I've seen and heard, the Midway reminds me of a Southern carnival. Cheap food carts and games that are likely rigged against you winning cheap prizes. Since Zhang said she was hungry, I started looking at the food carts. Anything you can recommend we partake of from the vendors? They're all equally good. See if one of them strikes your fancy. Reading the signs, I get the feeling my options will leave a lot to be desired. Just about every vendor is a kimchi vendor. Some claim to season theirs differently or add a different ingredient, but in the end it's all kimchi and noodle vendors who also offer kimchi. Well, except for that one guy who appears to be selling mystery meat on a stick. I think we'll skip that one because I think I can see tails still attached to the so-called meat. You Koreans really like your kimchi, don't you? It's easy to make, store, and it's delicious. I believe the vendor over there has the best kimchi here if you care for some. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Silly, we're in Pyongyang. When in Pyongyang, eat kimchi. Look, Comrade High Commander's Brigadier General Strike, I do believe you were made aware of Comrade High Commander's voice and his policy announcement on Posadist Rebel News. Comrade Communicator has done an excellent job in relaying his commands to us. We are prepared to take revolutionary action as a result of COVID-19. And this is one such action. I am spreading the dialectic with this wonderful visual novel to point out the truth of both the imperialists and, of course, the revisionist nature of Juche and the Chinese capitalists. I let her walk up and order first, and then I place my order. This way I could pay for both servings and smooth things over. When Zhong goes to protest, I shrug my shoulders at her. I hand the vendor a $10 bill, and I get back a handful of coins. They're all euros and from different countries at that. I guess I should start a collection. I also have no idea if I just got a good bargain or completely fleeced. Can't be helped, I guess. We sit down and eat our meal. How is it? Honestly, I've had better kimchi in the States. It's fairly bland and lacks seasoning, and it is a bit too watery as well. It's okay, I guess. Yunji's was way better, though. I'll have to tell her you liked her kimchi a lot, so much you thought it was better than a professional vendor's food. She might make it for you every day. I hope not. I might never eat a cabbage again if that's the case. Yes, General Strike, we get on these guys. Like, everybody in this chat needs to be a Posadist by the end of the stream. What's the matter, Nicholas? Are you some kind of Monterist? Hell no, man. Posadism is the game in town. Want to go on some rides after this? Yes, let's do that. There are some I've been wanting to go on. We finish up eating and head towards the main attractions area. You can find most of the rides here at any theme park in America. First, we go on the Tilt and Swirl. Yay! Whee! Oof! The Tilt and Swirl does tend to smash people together. I'm not complaining, as our previous conversation from the Dolphin Show is fresh in my mind. Only a couple of minutes into it, the ride suddenly stops, just as the turn is abrupt and forcing me into Jiang. Right, is this thing on? Hello? Yep, alright. Look, guys, I'm sorry, the power's fucked. If you could just give us a minute, it'll be restored in a bit. Collective groans and whisper together in a tone-breakering, not again. Are you okay? Yeah, a bit perturbed that the power went out in the middle of the ride, but otherwise I'm fine. Comfortable then. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Are you okay? Well, you are kind of pushed up against me. Your perfume smells nice. Yeah, sorry. I quickly shift off her in the seat and my face is a little red. It's not like I minded. Zhong huffs. A few minutes later, the power comes back on and the ride resumes as normal. That was fun. Yeah, Brigadier's General Strike. I am as well, believe it or not. I am an unironic Posadist. And for good reason. Bumpum carts. On the Bumpum carts, Zhong is really coming after me. Damn right she is. My cart seems slower compared to hers. Just after she gives my cart a gruesome head-on collision, the ride stops. Fuck's sake. Look, guys, the power's gone out again. If you could just give us a minute. Does this happen often, Zhong? Just occasionally. And yet on the swirling swings. Fucking Jesus. Are those guys in the power plant actually going to get this shit to get fucking hell? Alright. Shit's cunt's fucked again. Give us a minute. On the super swing. Fuck me dead. Man, the Sparkies who run this park, they must actually be borderline suicidal. In the men's bathroom. Fucking can't even take a piss in this joint. Jesus. Are you ready for the roller coaster? I have the paper bag ready. Is that why you insisted on bringing one? In case I puked on the ride? I mean, I've jumped out of an airplane at 13,000 feet with nothing but a parachute funded by Congress that spent nearly $1 million on a soccer field for Gitmo detainees. I think I can handle a roller coaster. That's what Yunchi thought, but it didn't stop her from tossing her kimchi. Oops, I wasn't supposed to mention that. Like, look, I'll be real, guys. Like, I want to get with Zhong, because I always thought, you know, she was better. But the only thing is, I have a feeling picking her over the secret police officer might not be smart. Because, as you guys point out, Tsundere girlfriend could turn into Yandere girlfriend really fucking quickly. The ride is going smoothly. It's not overly death-defying, but it is satisfying. We might even make it to the end without losing power. Fucking. Me and my stupid thought bubbles. Maybe we should do something else for a bit, Zhong. I think I'd like doing something that electricity can't interrupt. We are at about the hottest part of the day. We could go swimming. Sure, why not? I didn't bring a swimsuit, but I did bring my silkies. I put our bag with the clothing in a locker on the way in. We can grab it and go get changed by the pool. Oh boy, guys. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, tossing Yunji's kimchi sounds fun, right? Anyway. As I walk in, a couple of men turn around, and once they see me, their faces look like they've seen a ghost. I guess I really do stand out here. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Nice day for a swim, right? What you looking at, bro? Are you trying to start something, bro? Are you looking at me? Hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna just go get changed over here. Okay, bro, whatever you say. As soon as I start taking off my clothes, the two guys run off. It's almost as if they're scared of me or something. I finish changing and head back out to the pool, and Zhong's already waiting. Oh boy! Oh boy! Alright, fellas, we're getting into the good part of this game now. Oh, this is quality entertainment. Quality fucking entertainment, fellas. Holy shit. She is a... She is a thick boys. I don't know what to say. Do I have sunburn or something? Do I look okay? You look amazing. I was always told Americans were all fat slobs with guts of beer, but you're chiseled almost as well as the Supreme Overlord was in his prime. Thanks. I think... It's been a while since I've worn my swimming costume. Does it look okay? She twirls a couple of times, and to say it looks okay would be giving far too much credit to the term. She fills out her swimsuit like a supermodel. I already feel my face getting red. You look... It's that bad? You look perfect. Flatterer. Oof. Yeah, oof is right, Winter Prison. Oof is fucking right. Holy shit. Heads off to the diving board and dives in gracefully. Oh, damn. Beach episode, fellas. Despite her earlier protests, she doesn't actually make that much of a splash going into the water. I follow up behind her and attempt to do a jackknife. However, that plan goes awry when I am suddenly reminded that I've never taken formal diving lessons in my life. I do a total belly flop into the pool, splashing everyone in a 5-foot radius. In pain, I crawl out of the pool and sit on the edge. A few moments later, Zhong pulls herself out too with a worried look on her face. I meant to do that. Are you okay? You went right in on your stomach. It stings a little, but otherwise I'm fine. Your stomach, it's all red. Oh boy. Horny posting is counter-revolutionary. Boys, we're in too deep now. We've got to carry on. It's too late. We have to strike forward. There's no stopping now. The acceleration train has no fucking brakes. We're in too deep, fellas. She runs her hand over my abdomen, and again, my face is flushed red. Oh no. When we're done, please make sure to come and see me, and I'll get something done for that. We swim for a while before finally deciding to get out and head to the Midway again. Back on the Midway, I decide to look at all the games being offered. They're pretty typical. The darts game features pictures of foreign leaders on them. I recognize the President of the USA as well as the Prime Minister of Great Britain. Over at the basketball toss, the background has a huge picture of the glorious leader. Standing next to him is a basketball legend from the States. And then I spot what I want next to that game. Here we go, Zhang. This one's right up my alley. Super Sniper. I don't think anyone's ever won that game. Break open the history book then, because it's going to need an update. Super Sniper involves hitting 5 targets with your single-shot pellet rifle. Of course, the gun is modified against you. It's just a matter of figuring out how. I hand over some cash and I'm given my rifle, already loaded. Inspecting the barrel, I notice how the rifling has been tampered with to show that the shot will be thrown off in a separate direction, or in a certain direction. With that knowledge in mind, it's a simple matter of compensating my aim. A couple of minutes later, all 5 targets have been knocked down, and I have a game booth operator standing agape. That was amazing. With how you were aiming, I thought you'd miss terribly. I think the booth operator is asking you to pick your prize. The prizes are pretty lame. They consist of a line of plush bears popular in the 80s for being colourful, and they all have symbols on their tummies. However, these look like knockoffs made in Mexico or China. Too bad. originals sell on the internet for 20 times their original value. Obviously, I'm going to give it to Zhong, so which one should I give? The two that look the best are the green one with the four-leaf clover and the blue one with the crescent moon. Which one do we pick, fellas? Border, look, I had a real girlfriend for 5 years. I'm telling you, 2D over 3D, man. Telling you now. Oh, shit. Best mistake of my life. Very dumb decision, but worth every second of it. Even though it ended horribly. Still worth it, though. Oh. This is a tough decision, fellas. IRA, Bear. I agree. I like the green Blair with the clover, please. The booth operator, still looking like he's seen the most amazing thing, hands me the bear. And I turn and immediately offer it to Zhong. A present for you. It's cute and I do like the colour green, thank you. She smiles and takes my hand. You're so cute when you're blushing. Come on, let's play some more games. Oh, boys, we're well in here. We roam the midway playing some games here and there. However, I only know how to get the upper hand in the shooting game. And for some reason it closed as soon as we left, and I haven't seen the operator since. It's starting to get late and Zhong looks tired. You ready to head back yet? Almost. There's one more ride I'd like to go on. Ferris Wheel at sunset, boys. Let's do it. There we go! Is he any good? The Ferris Wheel? Okay, why not? I like the view of the city from the top. We gather our things and go to the Ferris Wheel. While it appears to go pretty high, the cabins aren't very big. There's barely enough room for the 2 people in the cabin we've gotten into. Sitting across from each other, the ride slowly goes up and around. If I was a betting man, I'd be placing a wager on over-under for revolutions before the power goes out. Aha! Oh, fuck. This fucking power, I swear to God, I'm going to talk to Kev. I'm going to talk to Steve. I'm going to... Hey, Steve! We need to fix the fucking switch box again. Look, guys, we're sorry. Could you bear with us a minute? We're going to get this fixed. 2 revolutions. If only Vegas had a spread for power outages on Korean amusement rides. It stopped almost at the apex as well. Zhong is looking out at the city. She has a sleepy look in her eyes. Oh, boys, we're in here. Hey, if you're tired, you can come rest on my shoulder. I won't mind. Where would I sit? The seats are far too small. I mean, on my lap, I guess. I mean, only if you're okay with that. Well, I could use a little nap. Oh, boys. There we go. There we fucking go. We're in it. We're in it to win it. We're in it to win it, fellas. Oh, fellas. This is a win for us. Look at that. Oh, there we go. She's rather light for someone so blessed. I had a really nice time today. Thanks for coming out here with me. I had a great time too. Just go ahead and rest a little, though. She's already napping as I finish that sentence. Oh boy. About 10 minutes later, the ride finally starts up again and we're allowed off. I gently help Zhong to her feet and we make our way to the parking lot. The driver greets us and we get back into the car to go home. In the back seat, Zhongli freely decides to continue her nap by resting her head on my shoulder. Not that I mind, of course. The partition is down between us and the driver. I'm pretty sure he's staring at me through the rearview mirror, So I do the smart thing and just let her rest, though I'm tempted to stroke her hair. But before long, we're pulling back to the girls' dorm. Oh boy. Yo, Zhang, we're back at our place. You ready to go in? I'll bet Yunji has dinner waiting for us and wants to hear how the day went. Yawn. Okay, let's go in. I help her out of the car and we make our way back into the house. I can't help but think that this was a pretty good day as we walk in the front door. Привет! Welcome home, you two. Thanks, Yunji. Oh, boys. Ugh, shit. I dropped the phone. Oh boy, fellas. Alrighty. So it's been about an hour since we arrived from our first date expedition in Korea. Yunji insisted on cooking dinner for everyone, and Zhong is in her room writing in her diary. I'm sprawled out on the floor, just staring at the ceiling. It's grey. Looks like the roof may have a leak in the top, as I think there's some mold damage. To be honest, I'm a bit bored. I'd heard that Korea had a thriving nightlife scene. Apparently it's all in Seoul, in what Zhong and Yunji called the occupied area of their country. It appears my friends are from the northern half of the peninsula, and Pyongyang is anything but a nightlife paradise. Quite the opposite. There's pretty much what amounts to a curfew law here, so instead of knocking back a few with the ladies, I'm staring at the ceiling. Sighing, I figure I'll go say hi to Zhong and make my way to Yunji's room, where I knock on the door. Hi, Zhong. How goes the writing? Not so bad. Just trying to keep track of your trip so I can reflect on it for years to come. Sounds nice. Can I take a look at it? Of course not. A woman's journal is sacred. No man should be looking at it. Journal is a pretty sophisticated name for a diary. I suppose so. I guess I just like the word better. Sounds like something an adult would keep, as opposed to a high school girl depicted as being over 18. That seems like an awfully specific example, but I get where you're going. So how can I help you? Well, I'm going to guess we're not allowed outside at night, being, well, Korea. So I was wondering what you and Yunji do for fun during those times. We read or listen to the radio or fix each other's hair. Yeah, I guess I could let you mess with my hair, but I doubt you want me anywhere near yours. Why not? The only hairstyling experience I have is from the barracks, and by that I mean giving Sunday night high and tight cuts before Monday morning formation. So, got anything else in mind? We do have a couple of board games, though. Most are for only 2 players. But I think we do have one our parents had when we were growing up, and we could all play it together. It's been a while since I played a board game. I guess it could be fun. You don't sound too enthusiastic at the prospect. It'll be fine, unless you're really feeling a buzz cut. I'd rather not look like a boy. Like anyone could mistake you. Don't finish that sentence, buddy. It's not like you better not finish that word. European pop stars. Juan Posadas here wanted to play a board game. But we only have one game that is made for more than 2 players. I know. Looks like it's time to break it out. First time in ages. I'm so excited. Well, the 2 of you seem to be pretty high on the idea. Hey, what are we playing? You never said. We'll tell you later. Let's eat quickly so we can play. Oh, boys. Yunji ushers us out to go eat dinner. Mostly light fare tonight. Steamed rice with some vegetables along with the usual kimchi. Seems I get kimchi with every meal. I may end up hating cabbage after this trip. We eat in comfortable silence, and when we're finished, I help Yunji clean up while Zhong goes to fetch the game. While drying, I can hear Zhong humming from some other room as she sets up the game. She sounds pretty happy, and it makes me smile. I've got the board game set up whenever you're both running there. Dibs on the original leader token. Yes. You can't call dibs when we aren't all sitting in the room. That's like calling shotgun before they even bring out all the weapons to choose from. That's not what calling shotgun means at all. Do not care. I call dibs. Fine, I swear you're such a child at times. As if to emphasize Young's point, Yunji sticks out her tongue at her. Oh, boys. I walk over and see what almost looks like a familiar game to me. The board and... Trombopoly. Fucking hell. Man, Hasbro Death Squads are going to come for you if you break that copyright license, boys. And Hasbro are fucking nuts with their copyright. They're, like, insane. If you have I feel like you can't even say the word monopoly, even when you're referring to, like, a company or something. It'd be fucking terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Good God. The property buying game based on purchasing overpriced hotel properties in Miami. Upon closer inspection, I find out just how different the game really is. Stay, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the game of annexation. Take over leadership of countries oppressed by capitalism and convert them to the way of the one true Korea. Wow, I've seen alternate editions of Trumpopoly based on college campuses and popular movies, but this has to be the most offensive ripoff I've ever seen. As future representatives of the one true Korea, the game is vital to learning how to liberate the world from the shackles of capitalism. Indeed it is. It's incredibly vital. Incredibly vital. This is the most important mission of us all. Not sure I can agree with that statement, but seeing as there isn't much else on the docket, tell me how to play. The money over there is what we call the leader's trust, in which he entrusts to us to buy influence in the world. You roll and move your token, and when you land on a country, everyone pitches in their share to purchase sovereign ground for a Korean embassy. When you own all of the countries in a color block, you can start placing consulates. Once you have 4 consulates in a country, you can trade them for an ambassador. When all the countries in a color block have ambassadors, you can convert them into cabals. Then comes the fun part. When all the countries in a color block have cabals, you roll the Korean occupation dice against the foreign government dice. If the Korean dice roll is higher than the foreign dice roll, you successfully lead a coup d'etat, taking over that region, converting that block to the Korean property. You get a bonus to your roll, and the more converted the color block, the lower the bonus, as it is harder to get stubborn countries to turn. In fact, it's a little frightening that the point of the game is to lead coups against friendly capitalist nations. Not to mention one other factor. So tell me, what are the victory conditions? Convert all color blocks on the board to Korean control. Seriously, I thought the original Trumpopoly took forever to play. The victory conditions for this game are practically unreachable without playing for hours on end. Stop whining, Yankee Doodles, Tuka. The average playing time is only a mere 17 hours. Not counting bathroom and meal breaks. Sorry, that make that 19 hours. We're not really going to play for 19 hours straight, are we? Maybe we can play a shortened version tonight. Stop after a couple of hours. After all, we need our sleep so we'll be energized for tomorrow's date. You guys, not how you use that word, America. And here I thought no soldier would complain about going out on dates with 2 girls. But you're not one of those. How do you say, don't ask, don't tell? Man. Little does she know that we ourselves, comrades, are actual full emancipators and bringers of fully automated luxury gay space communism. Emphasis on the gay. First of all, no, and we did away with that policy back in 2010. I guess I just find it surprising that you all call our outings dates from the get-go. You worry too much. Now, are we going to play or not? She grabs what I can only assume is the original leader token and places it on the stay square. Here are the other tokens. Pick whichever one you'd like. There's a Korean flag on a pole, a bowl of kimchi, another leader figure, a nuclear warhead, and what appears to be a blob with a muzzle. I guess that token slipped past quality control. I guess I'll take the... No, you're supposed to take the nuclear weapon, you coward. Damn game, you're supposed to give me the option. I would have picked the nuke. Great, I'll take the unified thought bubble of the Workers' Party. You mean that blob is actually supposed to look like that? Please kindly refrain from insulting a token of the Workers' Party. Sorry, my bad. We roll to see who goes first, and Yunji gets the honor. So she does and moves her token. Okay. Okay, Yorakalai. Everybody, chip in your share so we can secure the embassy space. Coming in, we all have to pay. We explained this earlier. The money is communal from the leader. We all have to pull in equally to get what we want in all of the countries. But that means at the end of the game, we'd all have the same amount of money. Of course we will. Don't be silly. We are all leader equals in the eyes of the leader. Now fork over some cash, Yankee Doodle. Would you mind not calling me that? You are American, right, Yankee Doodle Dandy? I don't think they even sing that in America in elementary school anymore. Anyway, it's my turn, and I stop at Rhodesia. Rhodesia, fucking hell. Did the makers of this game not know that Rhodesia isn't a country anymore? How old is this game, anyway? A minor detail. Besides, there aren't many other nations nearby worth annexing. It's your turn, by the way. Okay, I'm rolling. Common Workers chest. Oh, you get to pick a card from the red pile. Okay, then the card reads, the leader needs everyone in Sweden. Move all tokens to Sweden and pay double for anything purchased as compensation for the leader's visit with the Swedish bikini team. I don't think there ever really was a Swedish bikini team. It was just a beer commercial gag. We have heard that rumor as well, as if women would objectify themselves in small amounts of clothing for the pleasure of men. You're one to talk. Those skirts don't leave much to the imagination. She hops up faster than a Lance Corporal. We're trying to avoid duty. Stop looking! Suka pliet! Purple suits you really well, Yunji. They're not purple, they're lavender. Why am I explaining this? Good question. It's your turn. We continue on playing like this for hours. Opportunity card. Go directly to Yodok for getting intoxicated and failing to secure an embassy in Greenland. Again, I swear they put 10 of those cards in this set. And ours. How could you fail that role to take over Norway, Sweden, Finland block? Those pesky Finns, it's their fault with their Spokia phones and Santa Claus backing. And ours. Jiang, wake up! No need to shout in my ear, sister. After what seems like an eternity, we finally decide to finish up. Oh God, can we please stop? It's 1 a.m. and I still have enough to buy embassies in the Mexico, Canada, USA block. The leader in this game sure doesn't mind taking back his seed money for his own purposes. That pay for leader's memoir card is brutal. I think we can stop now. Besides, it looks like Yunji's out cold. Yunji is on the floor, curled into a ball, snoring away. I try to nudge her awake to no avail. She's down for the count. Think you can carry her to bed? I'll put away the game. Sure thing. Good night, John. Pleasant dreams. I kneel down and gently get my arms under Yunji, lifting her off the floor. She's pretty light. Well, it's not exactly like she's carrying around much. I walk her into her room and put her on the bed and pull the blanket over her as she mumbles something in her sleep. Death to America, pig dog. Love you North Koreans too. One Korea, baka. I can't help but smile as I head back to my room to lay down for the night. Maybe we can do something other than attempt subterfuge on foreign governments via a bad knockoff of a board game tomorrow. Look, I will be real though. Westerwald is a fucking banger. Like an actual banger. It is such a good song. As is Panzerlied. Panzerlied's fucking amazing as well. Also, Greyer unter Schwarzer Haufen, I think it is. I'm drunk. They're all very good. Okay, it's more like I fell out of bed. I have to mess with my phone a bit to get the alarm music to turn off, and the bright light coming from the screen is blinding at this hour. I don't even know what time it is, and it looks like my clock is out. It's pretty dark inside too, actually. Trying to turn the lamp on does nothing either. Checking my phone again, I see that it is 4:47 a.m. Must be another one of those infamous power outages. I sit back down on the bed and consider taking a shower to pass the time. However, I definitely can make out water running in the background. I guess someone has beat me to it. Kicking back on the bed, I let my eyelids rest a bit and I gather my thoughts about the coming day. It is certainly... certainly something of an experience since I've arrived in Korea. Alrighty. I can't complain too much about the company as the girls are both cute and fun in their own way, but their devotion to this glorious leader borders on creepy. Something about this country is off. Dangerously off. At least I made rate on the D-Lab and got free Korean lessons. Well, as free as 2 years getting the shit chewed out of me in Monterey Bay can be. I just never thought I'd be in the country and on vacation at that. Either way, I need to stay focused and watch what I say. People here are already giving me death glares whenever I'm out. Whoa, doze off for a second there. Wonder what time it is now. Huh. Guess it's quiet. The shower is free now. I strip down to my silkies, grab a towel from my travel bag and tiptoe over to the bathroom. If someone is still asleep, I'd hate to wake them up. Especially if it's Yunji. I can almost feel her fist in my gut thinking about it. Once I step inside the bathroom, I can smell the sweet scent of shampoo and feel the warm, humid air wash over me. I take a few seconds to feel around for a light switch. Click. No effect. Guess the power is still out. I drop my silkies and toss my towel over my shoulder. Taking one more shot at it, I rock the light switch a few more times. Click. Click. Whoosh. The low hum of power through the old wiring in the room is blinded, and I'm blinded by the whole room lighting up. Ah! I panic at the sound of shouting and flailing my arms before my hands land on something soft. After a few minutes, I regain my vision. Oh, shit. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I would say good morning, but it seems you've already had one. What? She gestures down towards the silkies around my ankles and my hand on her chest. Oh, shit. I yank them back up around my waist. Shh. Yonji is asleep. Let's just pretend this didn't happen. It was an accident. A mistake. I'll only be a few more minutes. You can use the shower when I'm done. Oh god, this is awkward. Sorry, I'll knock next time. It's okay, just let's keep this between you and me for now. Sure thing. Young doesn't bother to explain anything else as she skips out of the bathroom and over to Yunji's bedroom. However, she does glance back at me more than once. I'm just glad I didn't get slugged here, but that comment just now. Something seemed off. I wish I knew what was going on. Well, nothing to be done about it now. I hop in the shower and draw the curtain. By the way, I used all of the... hot water. Sean giggles and ducks back out of the room again. She could have warned me a bit earlier. Guess that's a bit of fair revenge. Working quickly, I grab the soap and wash up and head back to the bedroom to change. After pulling on my shirt, I notice my walkie-talkie with a keypad flashing. Looks like I have a text message from Zhong. Zhong, breakfast is ready, Romeo. Oh boy. Guess I'll text back. Thanks, I'll be right over. God, I hate hitting the number keys over and over to get a letter. How do they ever survive texting in the 90s? My fingers are already cramped. What I wouldn't give for autocorrect. Bzzzt. Well, that response was fast. And you're gonna teach Junji proper English. Maybe I'd better just get to breakfast. I hear the girls giggling in the other room anyway. Holy shit, fellas. Oh, hot. Alright, gang. We've been at this for 2 hours now. I have almost finished my bottle of vodka, and I have been up since 6:30 yesterday. And it is now 1 a.m. But that is part 1 of Stay DPRK. So we have already grabbed titty, but will we grab even more titty later on? Well, we shall find out on the next episode, which will probably be next week. We'll see when that happens. But alas, comrades, it is time to go, because I'm going to go pass out. Honestly. Oh, God. Man, this is exhausting. Trying to come up with all these voices, it's fucking hard. Oh, God. Alrighty, guys. I will see y'all on the next episode of Pac-Man Drunkenly Plays. Stay DPRK, my one and only trip to North Korea. Man, I'm so tired. See See you guys later.